Hello once again, my little, and welcome to another Power Packed Phillips podcast, or commonly known as P to the fourth power. Nice.
Please take a minute to read today's MSAs. TY Management.
Today's podcast is going to be on Lesson 5.6, Part 3, Line of Best Fit Continued. So if you would, please write Lesson 5.6, Part 3, Line of Best Fit in your spiral. What? What did you say? A line of fit or a line of best fit is used with scatterplots? Very good. Oh, and you also said that a line of fit or a line of best fit usually has the same amount of ordered pairs above it as it does below it? What? You're trying to break the bank? Well, I think you're on your way. Alrighty guys, let's take a look at a sample problem. You do not have to write anything down yet. Just watch for a couple minutes. I'll let you know when you need to write stuff down. They've given us a table. This is our X, this is our Y. So each one of these is going to represent an ordered pair on the graph below. So the year is 1992 and the clusters is 22. Remember that the top numbers are our domain and the bottom numbers are our range, X and Y. Now, I don't like the way they drew this graph, and let me show you why. They put a 2 down here to represent the year 1992. So here it says year since 1990. This 2 is supposed to represent 1992. So I just went ahead and wrote that in there. The 0 represents 1990, 1994, 1996, 1998, yada, yada, yada. You get the point. I think it's a little easier to read it that way. Notice that we have a line of best fit, and we have approximately 3 ordered pairs above the line of best fit, and we have 3 ordered pairs below the line of best fit. The next observation I'm going to make is the scatter plot shows a positive correlation. Remember that our ordered pairs are going up and to the right, so that is a positive slope. Mr. Phillips loves that type of roller coaster. Number 3, draw a line that appears to fit. I went ahead and did that for you. Remember, we have approximately the same amount of ordered pairs above it as below it. And we are going to find an equation. We're going to find an equation for this line of best fit. One other thing I forgot to tell you about, I apologize. Please accept my apologies, and if you don't, too bad, get over it. This right here in math is called a compression bar. This is called a compression bar because instead of counting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 20, we can draw a compression bar that says, hey, I know this goes from 0 to 20, but I'm not going to list all the numbers in between. So that is called a compression bar. So before we write our equation of the line, we're going to use the ordered pairs 2, 20, and 8, and 42. So now, if you would, please write down the ordered pair 2 and 20 on your paper, and write down the ordered pair 8 and 42 on your paper. Just so you know where I got those ordered pairs from, right here, this dot is at 2 and 20. I use this dot over here. It's going to be at 8 and 42. To find the slope, we are going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So on your paper, please write, you're going to do 42 minus 20, and then you're going to do 8 minus 2. When you work that out, you're going to get 22 over 6. We're going to divide both of those by 2. That gives us a slope of 11 over 3. So m is going to be 11 over 3. Our slope is going to be 11 over 3. Now let's go ahead and take a brain break here for a second. Brain break. Not sure I want to go shopping where that guy is at. Okay, brain break is over. Now that we know the slope, we can write an equation. We're going to find the y-intercept. So on your paper, please write y equals mx plus b. I can use either of the ordered pairs. I choose to use the ordered pair 2, 20. So I'm going to put in 2 for x. I'm going to put in 20 for y. I'm going to put in 11 over 3 for m. When we do that, we get 20 equals 11 over 3 times 2 plus b. Make sure you have that written on your paper. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a denominator of 1 underneath the 2. Now, I'm going to do top times top, bottom times bottom. Multiplying fractions ain't a problem. 11 times 2 gives me 22. 3 times 1 gives me 3. Now I'm going to solve for b, but before I do that, this is a mess because I have to deal with the fraction. So, easiest way for me to get rid of the fraction is to multiply every term by 3. So since my denominator is 3, I'm going to multiply every term by 3. So times 3 times 3 times 3. 20 times 3 is going to give me 60. These two are going to cancel, so I'm left with 22. B times 3, or 3 times b, there's an imaginary coefficient of 1 here. 1 times 3 gives me 3, and b is like my dog. Ruff, ruff, that follows me everywhere I go. Now I'm going to solve my equation for b. Subtract 22 on both sides. I get 38 equals 3b. They're touching each other. The inverse is division. Divide both sides by 3. Bada bing, bada boom. These cancel. I get b equals 38 over 3. So the equation of the line, a best fit, is y equals 11 over 3x. 11 over 3 is my slope. And b was 38 over 3. Make sure you have that on your paper, and then we'll go to the next slide. So in our scatter plot here, for the line of best fit, the equation would be y equals 11 over 3x plus 38 over 3. 38 over 3 was b. We solved for that. And 11 over 3 is our slope. We got 11 over 3 by doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Thanks for watching. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Troll.